another Wednesday and another GLK Gymnastics. Oh, sorry. GLK Gymnastics session. Sorry, we're about 5 minutes late today. We're just waiting for Maisie to get her didgeridoo on. So, starting off, guys, we're going to do pulse racing. We're then going to do bridges today because we did splits last week. And then we are going to do a forward walkover focus. So all very exciting stuff. So we're going to start off with some pulse racing. It's amazing. What we're going to do is we're going to do some running on the spot, but then I'm going to add a few little conditioning moves into it. Okay, so I'm going to put the mats either side. And guys, remember, this is something that you can do continuously. So even if you attempt it today and you're not quite there, come back to it. So you can do it, you know, these sessions are made so that you can keep practicing, going back to them and so forth. So Maisie, what we're going to do is we're going to do running on the spot, high knees. I'm going to then say stop or down, and then you're going to add a conditioning move into it. Okay. So it could be mountain climbers. It could be Spider-Man lunges that I can't do at the moment because my legs are hurting me from Gavin Sunday Fitness Fun.
Can you do the same moves?
No, because I will say what it is. Okay? Right, gymnast. I'll say stop, mountain climbers. Okay. Stop, Spider-Man lunges.
Would you tell them to stop?
Yeah, I'm going to shout stop. My goodness, I think our brains from homeschooling today has got the better of us, hasn't it, Maisie Kelly? Right, okay, ready? So we're going to start off, guys, with high knees, right up, just like Maisie. Come to the middle, Maze. Okay, carry on going, gymnasts. Do it in what way you want. So high knees all the way up. Stop! Spider-Man lunges. Keep going till I say stop, gymnasts. Good. Okay, and kicking your bums as you're running this time. So put your toes as you go, Maisie. Try not to flick them, flex foot. Stop! Spider-Man lunges again. Go!
I said we can't.
No, it doesn't matter. We're going with the flow. Keep going, Maisie. I can't do it, guys. My legs are a little bit sore. Keep going, Maisie, what are we doing? We're going down. Down. Keep going, keep going, keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep your body going, Maisie. Maisie, keep your body going. Okay. Jumping jacks, go.
Jumping jacks?
Jumping jacks. No, why not stop? We might not be running on the spot. Turn around. That's it. Right out. Thank you. Mountain climbers, go! Run, 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 run! Keep going, gymnasts! Remember, this is pulse racing. Keep going, mate. You're doing really well. Good. Okay, up you come. Right, Maisie, get a glass of juice, water, whatever you prefer. The next one, we're going to put our arms wide and we're jumping on and off. On and off. On the backs and off. Off you go. Well done, Maze. Remember, this is your hours exercise today, your hours PE session. Keep going. Stop! Burpees, off you go. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going, guys. Good, stop. Okay, well done. This time, you're going to do spotty dog.
What's spotty dog? Okay.
Like so, without the funny face, so I just fall.
What did you do?
Oh, I don't know, I was just, you know, that exercise face that you get. Do you ever get that? I get that all the time, that exercise face, and then you catch yourself doing it. Right, okay, sorry. So, what are we doing? We're doing spotty dog. Okay, so remember, that's it, beautiful. Keep going, keep going, keep going, gymnasts. Keep going. We've got some groovy music on in the background. Keep going. Squat thrusts.
What's squat thrust?
In, out, go, Maisie. Don't give yourself time to rest. Right in. Gymnasts, keep going. And stop. Do you feel warm? Do you feel like your blood is pumping fast around your bod?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Gymnasts, you should feel the same. So take a few deep breaths. Grab your water. I'm going to do, although I haven't really done a lot. And time for our stretching. Okay, Maisie, you move along there, my lovely. Okay, shoulders back. Shoulders back. And shoulders forward. Good. One hand on your shoulder and right the way round. Right the way round. Good. Other shoulder, right the way round. Good. And we're coming to the middle. And we're going to go out with our arms. 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 Keep going. So you're trying to almost get your hands together behind you. Not that you're probably quite a way off. That's it. Well done. Heads down, heads back, to the side, to the other side, down, up, side, side, down, up, side, side. Excellent. And we're going 5 back, 5 forward, bending our legs as we go. So we put our feet together and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. So then we're going to the side. Good. To the other side. Good. Arms to the side, to your head. And table, floor, toes, through, up, arms back. Lean forward or lean push forward. Heads back. Hold it there. Hold it there. And back up. Good, round in a nice big circle. Round in a nice big circle. Back the other way. Back the other way. And pop your legs together. Right, down into squat position, Maisie.
Squat position.
Squat position, this is a squat. Oh, my legs are really achy. Right, okay, so we're going to do 3 bounces. 1, 2, 3. Push our legs straight, nose as close to our knees as possible. Now, I want to see you all with flat hands. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. And Maisie, I want you to have flat hands on the floor, and I really want you to try and stretch those leg muscles, okay? So 3 big bounces, off we go. 1, 2, 3, and push. Push, push, push. Push so it hurts the back of your legs. Good, and down. Excellent, go take your hands off the floor. Right, next one. You're going to put your hands a bit further back. Good. Keep your hands flat on the floor. We ready, Maisie? 3 bounces, go. 1, 2, 3, push. Hold it, gymnasts. Down. Last but not least, hands are going behind us. So really, really now, not that far back. Really, really stretching. The fingers should be facing outwards. That's it. Okay, gymnasts, we ready?
Hands flat on the floor.
Yeah. And your nose as close to your legs as possible. This is such a good one. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, push. Oh, amazing. Let's go again, because that was really good. Hands behind you, pushing them away. Flat hands. Go. 1, 2, 3, push. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Guys, amazing, amazing. That would have been amazing if you had done that. Gymnasts, excellent
I'll
stuff.
just try one more time.
Okay, we'll try one more time for luck then. Gymnasts, if you want to try it again, you can do. If you don't worry. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2. Oh, nearly there. Don't panic, don't worry, it is fine. Right, so splits we're not doing today, we are doing bridges. And we are going to go 1 over, flat on the floor, holding for 3, 1 over, hold it on the floor for 4, 1 over, hold it on the floor for 5. So Maisie, can you push back? Because otherwise we're going to be kissing. So move back a bit. That's it, and nice shoulder position. Arms to the side, chest out, heads up, point your toes. Off we go. To the side, to the other side. Forward, push your belly flat on the floor. 1, 2, 3, and up and to the side. Over, not too fast. Over. Flat on the floor for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over. Flat on the floor for 5. 1. Push that belly towards the floor, Maisie. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're just going to quickly go over and over one more time. We're going to hold it for 6 this time. What I want to see, gymnasts, is when you're coming over, you're really going over the top and you're not cutting the corner here. Okay? So arms to the side, Maisie. Ready? Over to the side, hold it. Good. Hold it to the side. Good. And hold it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Always good to have mum or dad just push gently down on your back. I'm a little bit harder on Maisie because she's my daughter. But just push down on their backs. Right, so legs together, Maisie. We will do. And shake your legs. Shake your legs. Okay, hands together, gymnasts. Give them a shake. Big wiggly worm. Good. Give them a shake. Big wiggly worm. Okay, come up onto your hands and knees. Hands in forwards. So you're going to lean forward. Good. Push them to the side. Lean to the side. Backwards. Lean back. So you should really feel a stretch right up your wrists. Other side. Lean to the side. And then a bit quicker. Forwards. Side. Back. And the other side. Okay, you're going to do exactly the same on your backs of your hands. So forwards, this way, just gently though, guys. Back, this side. Good. Give them a shake. Down into your plank position. Rotating your ankles. And back the other way. Other leg. Oh yeah. My legs are so sore. And back the other way. Okay guys, cat crawls. So into our squirrel position. Armpits on the floor. Good girl, Maisie. Head right up. So you're really pushing those armpits down. Excellent. 3 we go to seal. Bring your hands as close to your body as possible. Legs together, heads back. And look back in behind you. Good. Feet up behind you, Maze. Good. And drop flat. Good. Push back to your squirrel position. Okay, guys, we're doing it all over again. So head up, Maisie. Push those armpits to the floor. And through you go to seal. Hands together. Sorry, hands together. Hands close to your body. Legs together. Bring your legs up behind you. And looking back. Good. Drop flat. Push back to your squirrel. Remember, gymnasts, if you're not quite there yet with your legs behind you in seal position, so they're together, remember you can still have them spread out if you want to at the back. Remember, always go at your own pace. So remember, if you think, oh, that's a bit tricky, don't give up, but just change it a little bit. Okay, so head up and shoulders on the floor. Good. 3, go to seal position. Lovely. Legs together for Maisie. Legs apart if you can't do it together. And last one, legs up. And looking back behind you. Good girl, well done, flat on the floor. Okay, gymnast, so we're going to do a different one today. So we're going to do our boat. So those guys that come to me for after school breakfast clubs, we do this every now and again. So we're going to do this one today. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift up in our boat position. We're going to grab our ankles, Maisie. So grab your ankles. And the idea is that you're lifting your chest up as high as you go. 1, 2, beautiful Maisie. 3, 4, 5, and drop. Sad cat, Maisie. So sad cat, guys, arching your back and pushing it up towards the ceiling. 3, 4, 5, and into your mountain position, Maisie.
Oh, mountain.
Mountain position. So thumbs up in the air, so it's your...
Cat.
No, yeah, scaredy cat, like so. And I just want you to beat against your feet. So just rock, beat against your feet. So you should feel it burning at the back of your legs. Good. Back onto your flat position, Maisie, in gymnast. And we're doing your last boat. So 5 seconds, hold again. So lifting your chest right up. And are we ready?
Yeah.
And lift. 5, 4. Try again, Maisie. Quick, quick, quick. So all the gymnasts are waiting. 3, 2, 1, and down. Sad cat, Maisie. 5. Push that back up to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. And mountain and just rocking backwards and forwards. So you're almost trying to get your feet flat on the floor. That's it, Maze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Creep your hands up to your feet, or feet up to your hands, and stand yourselves up. Gymnasts, well done. You've done your stretching part. We're now going to do a few bridges, and then we're going to get on to our forward walk over focus. So get us a little sip of your drink, like I'm going to now. Remember, guys, keep drinking throughout. Okay, so what we're going to do with our bridges is we're going to do normal bridge holds. We're going to rock for 3. Then we're going to do elbow bridge holds. Rock for 3. Then we're going to go back and do it again with our normal bridge holds being our legs together, push straight. And then elbow bridge holds, legs together, push straight. Okay? Now again, gymnasts, remember, go at your own speed. So it might be that you can only do a normal, what we call crab bridge without legs apart. So once we move on and go to our legs together, that's as far as you can go. Remember, don't run before you can walk. And I keep reiterating that. It's the best thing to do is keep going over and over and over until you've got it solidly and then move on. Well, okay, Maisie, so you can choose how you go into your bridge and drop back, or you can push up to bridge. It's entirely up to you. So what I want you to do, gymnasts, and try and do with this, and I'm going to help Maisie do it, is even if you're doing bent leg bridges, I want you still to try and get your shoulders, these are your shoulders, over your hands. So you should be extended like so. So that means pushing your legs straight even if they're apart. Okay, Maisie, ready? So 10 seconds, hold, off you go. Okay, so push those shoulders towards the purple mat, Maisie. 1, 2, 3, 4, good girl, Maisie. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Rock 3 times, Maisie. Rock that back out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going straight to our elbow bridge with legs apart, okay? So guys, you can choose whether or not you push up and then go down onto your elbows. Again, try and extend those shoulders so your shoulders are over your hands if you can. Okay, ready, Maisie? Steady. Off you go. So down onto your elbows. Right, try to get your head off the floor. 1, good girl, Maisie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that head off the floor. Flat feet. 7, 8, 9, 10, So you should really feel that pulling. Maisie, do you see it, feel it working?
Yeah.
Good. Right, rock 3 times and off we go. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, so our next one we are going to do is we're going to try and get our legs together in our bridge when we hold it for 10. Okay, so again, Maisie, remember shoulders. I know it feels painful, but remember that pain only lasts for a little bit, and then you'll see the benefits afterwards. And gymnasts, exactly the same. Try not to cheat. So gymnasts, remember, if you're not at the stage yet where you can get your legs together, don't panic. Grab back and go till your legs apart. Right, ready, Maisie? So legs together, push straight. Off we go. Push straight. 1, 2, keep going, Maisie. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Rock for 3. Go, go, go. 1, 2, 3 and lovely. Right, okay guys, we're going straight into our legs together, push straight for our elbow bridge, and then we can grab a bit of water, okay? Okay, ready, Maisie? So remember, you're going to get your legs together. Remember to get that head off the floor. I know it's a tricky one. It's quite new to GLK doing it as an elbow bridge, but it is so good and it really, really does pull your shoulders. It will help you massively, Maisie. In gymnasts, if you haven't got very flexible backs, it will help you. Right, ready, Maisie? Go. Down and drop to the elbows. Heads off the floor, guys. 1, 2. Keep pushing, Maisie. Keep pushing, gymnasts. 4, 5, 6. Keep going, Maisie. 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. And rock for 3. 1, 2. Keep going, Maisie. And 3. And push to stand. Okay, grab yourself some water, guys, and we are ready to go into our forward walkover focus. Right, okay, so, guys, what I need you to do is I need you to try and be near a sofa, or if you've got a block of mats, like so, like a gym mat that folds up, you can use that as well. You're also going to need a wall. Okay? Maisie, could you, I didn't even think we needed this. I didn't really think to get it out. Can I get you to get this out? Sorry, gymnast, it won't be a second. That's it, Maisie. Get the mat out. That's it. Got it? Ah, well done. Oh! Okay. So you need, guys, just again, you need a wall, and you're going to need either a sofa or you're going to need one of these fold-up mats that just, they fold up so it makes like a block. If you haven't got a fold-up mat, don't start pestering mum for a fold-up mat. Just use the sofa because that is as good as anything. So you need to be near a sofa and you will need to be near a wall. Okay. So forward walkover focuses is something that can be a bit tricky, but we've now done backward walkovers, and so now we need to go forward. We did touch on it in an earlier video. I think we did some handstands, bridge stand up, but I just wanted to go back over it to give you something else to practice, because it's going to be nice this weekend as well, guys. You can get your towel or your gym mat or whatever in the garden and start practicing. Right, okay, Maisie. So before we're able to do a forward walkover, there's 2 things that you must have in place before you are going to attempt a forward walkover. Maisie, can you guess what those 2 moves are? So what 2 moves do you think you need to be able to do before you can do a forward walkover?
Handstand.
What was that?
Handstand.
Handstand, absolutely right, that's a big green tick.
And handstand bridge in the stand.
No, you have to be able to do a handstand, which was right, and you also have to be able to do a bridge.
Oh.
The other parts, the handstand to bridge, like the handstand limbers and things like that, that will come. But you've got to be able to do a handstand and you've got to be able to do a good bridge. Okay? If you can't do either of those things, yeah, watch the start of the video, but don't move on with us when we're starting to do the forward walkovers. Okay, all the preps are really good and you'll know how far your body can take you. Okay, Maisie, so the first things first, in earlier videos, Maisie, when we've been doing handstands and different things like that, what is it that I said that is the start that will make your move better? So I've done this. What comes next?
You need to be your lunge.
And what does that lunge need to be, Maisie? A big lunge. Excellent. Okay, so what I want you to do, gymnast, just for a couple of seconds, I want you to start kicking up to handstand, kicking down. We're going to do it 3 times, kicking up to handstand, pushing up through your toes, really, really tightening your bottom, and then kicking down, like so into your lunge, and stepping back, and then going into it again. Okay? Right, ready, Maisie? Right, remember Maisie has a problem where she doesn't push through her toes enough. So that's why it is getting better, but you really need to push through to the ceiling, as if you're going to push and kick the ceiling first, and really tight those bums up. Okay, ready guys? Go for number 1. Off you go. Lunge, kick 1, kick down, and stretch. Number 2, go. Big lunge, push, down, and back up. And last but not least, number 3, push, back down, kick up. Maisie, remember when you're coming back down from your hands, don't let your hands drop. Hands keep there, and then almost like you've got super glue stuck to the inside of your arms, and they're stuck to your ears. Right, okay. So your next part that we're going to do is we are going to do our handstand to bridge on a raised platform. So this is where your sofa comes in, guys. Right, it's amazing. All you're going to do is I'm going to hold the mat here, and you're going to come to here in front, and you're going to do handstand to bridge. Okay? So you're going to turn around, and we're going to do handstand to bridge. Okay, so guys, are you near your sofas? Okay, so then you're going to kick over onto your sofa, kick back, but you're going to make a bridge position. You're not going to put one leg up in the air yet. Okay, ready, Maisie? Off you go. So handstand to bridge. You've got to try and hold it. Push back up. Good girl, Maisie. And kick over. Okay, so that was a bit of an epic fail, so we're going to try it again. Okay, ready, Maisie? So you can move back a bit, because remember, only your toes need to go on the block. Only your toes need to go on the sofa. Okay, ready? Go. Hold, good, and back. Okay, so that's 2. So this time, Maisie, you're going to try and kick over again, try and get your legs straight and then kick back, okay? Ready, gymnasts? Last one, off you go. Oh. Off to Daisy, and again. Handstand to bridge, and kick back. Good, so remember you forgot to get your legs straight. Do you want to just try that again?
Yeah.
So handstand to bridge, legs straight, off you go. Straight legs. Straight legs. Good, good, and kick back. Good, okay, well done. Right, we're going to use the block again in a second, so we're going to come back to the block. So, the next part I want you to try is that split leg handstand. So it's the part where in a forward walkover, you come over in a windmill like so, and then you put one leg on the floor. But we're going to try that on the wall. So what we're going to do, Maisie, and hopefully the camera we'll be able to do this and we'll be able to see, so we're going against this wall, is Maisie, you're going to do a handstand, but you're going to do a split leg handstand, so your foot is on the door, hands on the floor, and one leg's over here, so you just want to make a split position. But what's important is that those legs are nice and straight, so you're doing the splits, but upside down, if that makes sense.
Put our hands on the mat.
Yes, Maisie, where else would you like to put those mats? Oh, yeah, those hands. Okay, yeah, we're going to put them on the mat. Okay? So, ready, gymnast? So you've got your wall. Ready? Off we go. Right, so can you see Maisie's leg is bent? Okay, good girl, and down. So Maisie, you now know your hands are too far forward, so they need to come back here a bit. Okay, so we're just practicing that handstand, split legs, kick down, because it's a different feeling from a handstand to bridge. Okay, right, ready Maisie, off you go. Handstand to bridge. That's it, really extend that leg Maisie. Good girl. Back down, that's 2. Well done, that was brilliant. Okay, handstand. Good girl. Right, really push that leg over Maisie, this side, this side, this side, and push. Excellent. Right, so we now move back to the block. Okay, there's a few more preps that I'm going to show you. They might not be in the correct order because there is so many, and so many wonderful preps we can do for forward walkers that really, really do help us. But we're going to try that same thing, but we're dropping our foot this time to the raised surface, so to your sofa. So one leg's up in the air, Maisie, and one leg's down. Okay? So we're just kicking over as if we're going to do a forward walkover, but we're stopping. We're doing half. Okay, Maisie? So one leg's got to be up in the air. Hold it. Kick. Sorry, Maisie, that's my fault because I didn't hold the mat for you. I was a bit worried you were going to hit me. Right, okay, gymnast, so you get the idea. So we're going to do 3 of those. Ready? Off you go. And kick. Kick. Yeah, well done. Maisie, just make sure those arms, as they come off the floor, they come up to your ears with you rather than holding them down. Okay, ready? And we go over. Kick. Good. So gymnast, you should be able to continuously do that. Now, another thing that is a really, really good practice for your forward walkover is your tick-tock. Okay? So what we're going to try and do is we're going to do 2 on the block, 2 on the floor. But we're going to do them so we tick down, tick up, tick down. Okay? So we're going to do it on the block first, guys. Then we're going to do it on the floor. But remember, when you come off of the kick off of the block this time, you're going to keep your hands on the floor and then you're going to kick back over. Okay? Guys, I didn't mean to say, obviously be careful of space in your house. Make sure you're not kicking your mum's favourite cars off of the side, or your brother in the head. Right, okay, ready Maisie? So you're going to do 2, but 2 continuously. Gymnast, are you ready? Ready, go. So we're over. Oh. Sit Maisie, and go. Oh, nearly. Okay, gymnast, we're going to try it again. I wonder if anybody managed to do it. Right, okay Maisie, ready? Go. And go. Oh, you did perfect that time. You didn't need me at all. Excellent stuff. Well done. Right, so once you know that you can do that, you're going to do it on the floor, okay? So you're going to have a go on the floor of doing 2 little tick-tocks. Okay, because this is all strength work and it's going to help. Right, Maisie, I'm going to sit here just in case that you need me. Okay, do you want to start that side? Is that okay? Okay, ready, Maisie? So you're going to kick over, kick back, kick over, kick back. Ready, go. So control it. Go, Maisie. You can do it. And kick. That's it. So guys, you can go again in a second, yes. What you've got to make sure is when that foot comes down on the floor, it's quite close to your head. Not too close, but so you've got that nice round position. Because if your foot's too far out here, you're not going to be able to push to stand. Okay? Right, ready Maisie? Off we go. Oh. Try again, try again, try again. That's it, gymnast. Gymnast, go at your own speed, okay? You may find that you have some of these fails. Good. Well done, Maisie. Excellent stuff. Right, gymnast, get yourselves a drink. Have a couple of goes. If you don't want a drink, if you want to have another go at that, have another little go. Right, okay. So 2 more exercises before we go walkovers. Right, so once you're at the point where you know, do you know what, I know that I think I can start to have a go at doing my handstand, fall into bridge and trying to stand up as well. Okay? Right, so Maisie, so all we're going to do is one handstand to bridge stand up, walk around, and another handstand to bridge stand up. So guys, remember, it might be for the first couple of goes or for a little while that you're doing handstand to bridge. You've got to get your feet in a little bit and then push to stand. And then you're able to actually do a handstand to bridge stand up just in one movement. Okay? And that's when you know you're ready to start doing your forward walkover. Okay, Maisie, so we're going to do handstand to bridge stand up. We're trying to, our aim is to get our arms right by our ear rolls. So when you fall into your bridge, you're really pushing your bellies forward and keeping your arms by your ears. But that's me saying that. It might be that to begin with, you bring your arms down to stand up. Okay? So go at your own pace. Right, Maisie, are we ready? So we're doing handstand to bridge, stand up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit here because I know you're a little bit wobbly today, aren't you? Okay, ready, Maisie? Off you go. Handstand to bridge, stand up. Excellent. So Maisie, what I want you to try for this next go, because that was really lovely. However, you pushed your belly out, but your chest stayed in. So you've really got to push that out. Okay, like you're doing a body wave. I like that movement, the body wave, okay? Okay, Maze, ready? Nice big stretch. Off you go. Handstand to bridge, stand up. Better, left your head behind a little bit. And I wasn't looking at your fingers then, actually. Gymnast, how are you getting on? Should we try it one more time? Okay, I'm just going to give it another go. Right, Maisie, and I'll watch your fingers this time. Ready, go. Good, pushing up tall. Push. Oh, nearly, Maisie. So, Maisie, push your legs straight and really push up. Okay, we're going to try it one more time, gymnast. Ready, go. Handstand to bridge, push. Oh, that was the best one yet. Well done, Maisie. Right, okay. So, we're now able to do our handstand to bridge stand up, which means that we're nearly ready to try our forward walkover, gymnast. So remember guys, even if you can forward walkover already, this session is such a good back flexibility one. You can do all of these preps and even still be able to do your forward walk. You can already do a forward walkover, I know that, but all these little preps will just keep your back ticking over, so it stays in that flexible way while we're still not able to do our gymnastics together. Okay, so Maisie, this next prep is going to be a little bit of a different one, and one that you haven't done yet. So I'm going to attempt it with you because I've seen it and I think it's a really, really good one. So what we're going to do, Maisie, is we're going to move this little mat and we're going to put that big mat by the door. Okay, so guys, so you're going to move back to your wall or your door, watching first, think to yourself, am I going to be able to do that? Now, make sure that you've got something soft on the floor. We're going against a door, and I'm going to just help Maisie because she's not done this before. So Maisie, what you're going to do is you're going to do a handstand, but you're going to do a reverse handstand. Okay, but you're not going to, like we do already when we get our face really close to the wall. What you're going to do is you're going to do your reverse handstand, and you're going to do half your forward walkover. So you're going to put one leg on the floor, and you're going to push to stand. But I'm going to help you because I understand that we're near the grass. Yeah, so I'll show you. In actual fact, we might have the mat because you have to. Let's see if we can do this. Maybe just take the mat out a bit. Well, I say push it back in. Right, okay. So we're going to do reverse handstand. Right, gymnast, so watch first and see what you think. Handstand, right, and stop. Right, so we're here. So the leg that comes down in your forward walkover, Maisie, you're going to take away from the wall. So it's that one, is it?
I'm not sure.
Right, and then what we're going to do, guys, is just going to put that leg flat on the floor,
Oh!
Oh, and it's a big fail. Are you okay, Maisie?
Yeah,
Don't think we need the mats. It's all trial and error from home. Are you okay?
Yeah, just on my nose.
What's a daisy? Okay, so handstand against the wall reverse. We'll do it without the mat. And actually, I'll just put that down because I think it's going to go up again. So don't go too close to the wall, Maisie. Because obviously you've got to get up. Right, foot goes down. Are you using that leg now? Using this leg? You just put that one down. Okay, which leg is it that you put down?
I don't know.
Okay, this isn't going to.
Yeah, that one.
So which one?
This one.
So it's that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to do the other one. I did wonder when you did that leg. Right, okay, ready? Third time lucky, guys. I mean, we need to do like a YouTube video with epic fails. I think maybe that would be a good idea. Right, Maisie, ready? Okay, and push. Don't too close. Right, one leg down and push. So as you are getting better, I've helped Maisie because we're near glass and I just didn't want her to go through the glass or anything like that. And our walls, we haven't really got a wall with nothing on. It's in our living room. So once you can do that, you're thinking handstand to bridge stand up, you can do. I now need just a little bit of learning to put my foot down. You can even do half of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get Maisie to show you the half that I want you to do without the getting up, okay? So Maisie, what we want you to do is reverse handstand and then drop one foot to the floor and just hold the leg up in the air. Okay, so it's almost like the wall or the window or whatever you're working from. I wouldn't recommend glass. I'm only using this because it's double glazing and I'm allowed. So we'll just hold it. So it's almost like you're falling. Maisie, go back up. You're falling down and you're helping yourself just hold it and down. So practice that, guys. Make sure if you haven't got a gym mat at home, you're putting pillows on the floor or a towel. You really build yourself up. But hopefully most of you by now have got some sort of mat. Right, okay. So what we're doing now is we're going into our forward walkover and I'm going to show you that part. So that's the only thing we've got left. And then we'll go on to the challenge this week, because it's a little bit of a different one, so we'll do that in a second. Okay, Maisie, move your mat back out, we're going to try your forward walkovers. So, when you first start to do your forward walkover on the floor on your own, it might be that you're putting your foot straight down on the floor, and that's okay. What we're aiming to do is when we come out of our forward walkover, we're keeping our leg upright and then stepping down. Alright? Right, so Maisie is going to try and keep her hands straight, because when we go into our handstand, remember our hands are straight, they're not out to the side or either side or turned out, they're keeping straight. Okay? So remember, guys, this is no longer a handstand to bridge stand up, but if you're only on that bit at the moment and you're still struggling to do that, keep practicing that. And remember that pushing the hips forward and the chest forward. Now, we've got to remember, we're going down onto a bent leg and we're pushing that straight and stepping forward. Okay, Maisie, so all I want you to do is your forward walkover. Don't worry about the leg coming up and holding it at the end, okay? Okay, do you need any help or are you okay? You want some help? Okay, ready guys? Off you go. Okay, so excellent stuff. Right, we're going to try it again. So, you can see at the moment, Maisie's not holding the leg up at the end, but I'm going to show you what she should be doing at the end. Ready? So that leg is held up there. That's our perfect forward walkover. Right, Maisie, you're going to have an attempt on your own. Okay? So, forward walkover. Guys, remember at the start, you've got to do a nice big stretch, then into your forward walkover with your beautiful windmill legs. Okay, Maisie, ready? Steady, go. Wonderful. Big fail today on the window. Oops, it goes. It's because the mat slipped, darling. Try again. There we have one last attempt. And actually, I'm going to put this out. It's such a slippery mat. Right, ready? Go. Forward, walk over. Wonderful. See, you can do it. Right, gymnasts. So, just get yourself a drink of water. Give yourselves a little shake off, a cool down. We're just going to quickly do that now. We're just going to stretch our legs, and then I will go on to our challenge for today. I will announce the challenge of the headstand, the winner of the headstand competition, although I have done that on Facebook already or Instagram, I can't remember which one. So Maisie, find a wall and bring your leg up and push your hips forward. So you really feel it pulling down here. That's it, gymnasts. Other leg. Push it forward. Good. And one elbow. Just give yourselves a good pull. And the other one. And pull. Oh, good. And hand across your body. Give it a pull. And hand across your body. Arm across your body. I should say not hand. Give it a good pull. And give yourselves a good shake. Yeah. Right, okay, so every single week we have been doing challenges every Wednesday. So our winner of our headstand challenge was Danny Beck. So well done, Danny. She's won a leotard. I'm a little bit behind with sending the leotards out. I think I'm 2 behind. So I am on that one at the moment, and they will be sent out in the post to you. So well done, Danny. It was amazing. I think she got 5 minutes, 14 seconds. Wow. But she is a machine. So I was under no illusions that she was probably going to win the competition when she brought her entry in. So well done, Danny. That was amazing. So next new challenge. So it isn't a gymnastics move challenge this time. I know you've all been loving it, and we are going to come back to our gymnastic challenge, as in our moves. We will come back to them. So obviously GLK Gymnastics has been going for quite a while within primary schools, and obviously we set up our Saturday club. But today I was thinking to myself, oh, I need a new challenge and I don't know what to do. And I had this amazing, amazing idea that this is my logo. So this is my gymnastics logo, GLK Gymnastics. So this is on all the letters that I send out, and this is also on everything we do on Facebook and Instagram. I looked at it today, and I don't know about you if you're looking at this now, and I thought, it is so basic. Why don't I ask my gymnasts to design me a new logo, so when I do go back into schools, I can go, wow, look at this amazing logo. So this is the current one, and as you can see, I think it's a bit rubbish, really. So I need something so that I can send out all my letters on my Instagram and on my Facebook to show who we are and what we represent at GLK. So my challenge to you guys is to design me a new logo. It must have on it somewhere GLK Gymnastics, and that must be quite clear. But whatever else you want to do is up to you. I am really excited about this one because I think you guys are going to come back with some amazing entries. And remember, the winner, not only will I have my logo made so that it's on all my letters and everything, so it will be, we'll send it off to the printers and they'll make up your logo. That's the logo that I'll be using, but you can win yourself either a holiday club voucher for when we are back or a GLK Gymnastics Club leotard. So guys, I'm counting on you to design me a new leotard. I'm so excited to see my entries. So remember, you can send them to me on GLK_Gymnastics on Instagram, or GLK Gymnastics on Facebook, or GLK Academies on Facebook, or you can email it to me. And I think most of you have got my mobile number now, so you can send it to me on WhatsApp or messages. It's entirely up to you. Guys, you've been amazing. Any advice needed, remember, just send me an email or a text, and I'll see you next week with a new focus. See you later, guys. Bye. Someone like you, I want you to know.